Hey everyone, and welcome back. So, we played a little bit of the pit on stream the other day, and it's not enough. You can't just play a little bit of it. We gotta play some more of it. Hopefully, this is gonna be a little more successful than the stream. We died a terrible, terrible disease death. This will hopefully be better. Before we start, however, I would like to note that we are playing with the Pit Fan mod 2.67 or 1.62. I don't know why there are two version numbers here, right? I assume both of these are the Pit Fan mod. I don't have two of them installed, so I have the newest one. I have no idea. Anyway, we're gonna hop in here. I don't want to click this just because I just don't. We're gonna try and find the recipes, sort of. We might be a little cheaty here or there. We are gonna play on normal mode because I'm not sure if anyone has ever beaten this game on anything harder than. I think I've seen someone beat it on seriously, but man, oh man, does that not seem? Yeah, not great. We're playing on normal. We are also, because I looked through our characters here, we have a bunch of characters, and I want to play something weird, and that's what we're going to do. We are going to play Warbot, which is DX0382. So, let's see. Soul Masters and what could be described as either free will or a simple malfunction now wants to pay the Pit Masters back for every horrible memory stored in its databanks. Uses energy cells and backpacks to fuel its reactor and uses repair items and stations instead of medical supplies. So this is going to flip the game kind of on its head. Food doesn't matter. Medical supplies don't matter. Theoretically can't get diseased. was my decision for this character entirely based off the fact that I think it won't get diseased? Maybe. Perhaps. I start with an empty gun. This gun really has no bullets. Why do I start with an empty gun? Force field belt, duct tape, bunch of energy cells that I assume I can eat. I have a target pistol, which I can shoot. No, really. Why is this? Wait a second. It's got nothing? Marigi energy weapon cable slicing through strong armor. It needs an energy backpack to load. I'm just gonna have to go build some energy backpacks, I guess. I have the stuff. No, I don't. I need bindings to do that. We almost have the stuff to do that. Please, I want, yeah, they're claws. I'm trying to hit tab through my stuff. I got all these grenades that I'm not expecting. Snowman. I could punch it, but not much happens. I suppose I could set my system. Is there really nothing on this? There is nothing up here. No trees. There were 2 bunnies. But I could set my system clock to December, maybe, and turn the Christmas event on. That might work. I'm not actually sure if that would work or not. Okay, so we're gonna punch through some bats. And I did take a look at this man's stats. They're so bad. So on the bright side, 70 might. So even if we do get diseased, we should be fine, I hope. He's got finesse, perception, that's okay-ish. Main point of contention, I mean, these are all fine. You come down here and foraging is 5, which really hurts. Because, also, I am very large. Good to know. Foraging at 5 is really, really painful because of the way foraging works in this game, which, bringing it up from the depths of my mind, I believe the quantity of items you get from loot, regardless of where it's from, is based on your foraging. So Like, say I opened a locker that needed a lockpick to open. The contents and quality, I guess quantity, of the locker is still based on your foraging skill. Which means if you have crappy foraging, it doesn't matter what other skills you have. It's not gonna be good. Oh, you just one-shot that bat. It's nice having a gun. Oh yeah, I don't want anything, right? Junk? Literal junk. It's useful, right? I can convert this to matter. I can use this to literally craft. I guess I can craft. I have no idea what we do with junk. I feel like I can turn junk into something. Like, it's got to turn into something, obviously. I feel like in the past, in the distant past, I actually did figure out what to combine it with. But that save file is lost to time immemorial. So here we are with, like 2 recipes, right? Yeah. We have meat and stinky meat. That's all we have. It's fine. I've got some of those. Okay, now I'm just confused. I hit 2 because I wanted to switch to a gun, but for some reason, like, okay, normally 1 is knife, 2 is pistol, 3 is gun, 4 is gun, but I have no knife, so I instinctively picked 2 to switch to handgun, and I used this gun, and I have no idea how that fired. Does it just, like, eat energy from my core? If I just have energy guns, like any energy guns, does it just go directly from my reactor core? That would be interesting. I thought I saw someone up here. I guess not. Also, there's no music in this game. It's just the sound of this Roomba kind of moseying along. So let me know. I could put music on top of this. We could throw in. I mean, it's pretty much only the FTL soundtrack. We could throw in the FTL soundtrack, kinda in the background. Or I could find something else. Ooh, that's a bunch of level ups. I mean, there is kind of music back there. Now I'm listening to it. Can I turn that up? None of these are options. Save and exit. Start. Is there music back there? Just like really quiet music? I turned speech and effects down. I mean, there's music here on the main menu. Oh yeah, there is music back there. I'm telling you, my audio is cursed. Maybe we don't need the FTL nonsense. Because I was thinking, like, I've recorded 100 of these. How did I make it through with no audio or no music before? No, there is music. I'm just cursed, apparently. You know, I'm not scared of you. You can't disease me, probably. Right? That seems right. How do you think? You know what? Like, I can't use the med bay, so I am gonna have to be. We'll go ahead and level up. There's a lot of weird stuff with this guy, so we're gonna have to probably slow it down a bit here. I just wanted to get down into the floors to make sure that, you know, nothing weird happened. But now that I'm not going to instantly die from something weird, our audio is kind of audioing. And let me hold on, let me level up. Gotta use my brain here. Let's turn mechanical up. I want to be able to. Yeah, no, it's still I think the right call. I don't even know what that one does. We don't have regular psionics. We actually have these things and these things. So I just randomly picked one. Matter and capacitor. Okay. Matter abilities is deploying stuff at the cost of our yellow bar. So deploying a scout, a boom bot, that'd be nice. It is extremely expensive, but that'd be nice. A decoy. A drone. Interesting. Gain expression is for fear cloud. Acoustic overload generate an incredibly loud sound that's focused enough to hit one organic or cyborg. Damages the target and leaves them confused. Fire shrapnel and a shotgun-like pattern causing serious damage to all. That one might be nice. Yeah, I gotta get to level 80 for that. But on the other hand, it is like an emergency shotgun. It is so much matter. I don't know how much matter I get per item. It looks like I can probably convert anything to matter. So I can junk pretty much anything. But I don't know how much. If I look at it, it doesn't say anywhere, like the info. Oh yeah, matter 800. So one of these small things, 20. Okay, they're all gonna have something different. That's 26. Speaking of which, is this? Yeah, that's what I was. I remembered that like one of the really basic things could be crafted with junk, and it was bindings apparently. If you have enough scrap metal, you can make it into a singular rope. A little odd. So unfortunately for us, we are going to be felling almost everything. Ow. Okay, I've got 917 reactor. That does use about 20, but it was also worth it. It was very worth it. Anyway, so the way... There's a lot of weird stuff in this game. I'm going to try and cover most of it. I've talked about it before. That had always been like that? That doesn't seem right. The shadows are the wrong length. So the way level ups work is whenever you do something, you have a chance of leveling up that skill. So if I were to say forage here, depending on my foraging skill, if it is below 45, I have a chance of leveling up when I successfully do something. If I fail, I think it's actually always leveling up when you do it correctly. If you fail, there's a chance you level it up. So let's estimate that if I successfully pass this lockpick with my lockpick skill 33, I'll get to 34. If I fail this, I want to say there's like a 20% chance that I actually level up. I'm not entirely sure. I guess my foraging is low enough that just opening these lockers also levels up my foraging. Razor teeth are very good. I would really like to open that successfully. It'd be really nice. I don't want to spend my one duct tape on it though. It opened and it's a gun of some description. It's a blow dart rifle. Okay, well, I do have the finesse for it. You need Myomer bundle. That's a weird thing to make this out of, but okay. I also have 2 cookers. I now realize. I don't think I need 2 cookers. Anyway, that's good. I can't imagine the dart's gonna last long because you need these poison darts to, you know, shoot things. And these aren't exactly easy to come by. This one kind of, you can find it someplace. This one only comes from monsters. I think it only comes from monsters. I just don't see that coming. So I am not immune to blind. So that's useful to know. Can I not be blind, please? Please? There we go. What are you doing in here? Get out of here, you giant rat. We actually punch for a lot of damage. I think I got a shield, don't I? Yeah, shield. Project a electromagnetic barrier to absorb all incoming damage that makes it past your armor. So if I were to say, that's the wrong button, please. If I were to take this armor off and then turn the shield on, do I just sound like? Does it eat through my energy is the question. It eats through my capacitor. Okay, interesting. So my capacitor is the Halo energy shield. And that just goes up over time. I wonder if it, I wonder that it has like extra drain on my reactor core. Might be worth keeping up. I have a skill, this one, I think. Yeah, this one turns the shield off. Okay, no, it just turns off over time, so it's not permanent. I was gonna say, that might be worth having up at all times. This naturally generates. That would be very nice to have. Is that... Why is the slime running? Get over here, Protein. I need to shoot you before you show up and ruin my day. Gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna have to level up here shortly after we punch this guy. Nope, we can wait a little longer. That did nothing. Okay, that's not it. Oh no, that is a recharge. Okay, so black is good. Cheese! Actually, I think that's a cheesecake. Oh no, well, I mean, it is cheese. It's just, it kind of looks like cake. Now to go back to, I guess we'll talk, I want to talk at length about how skills work in this game. I have an innate desire to do that every time I play this game. Discuss how the weird skill system works. We'll wait until I'm about to level up. That's just locked. There's not much in desks anyway. They kind of suck. You find like an apple, a single bullet. We can also find messages. So if you want to find recipes and you're not guessing and you're not using that button that says, what is this made of? This is how you get recipes. You find a message, you decrypt it, and then you go like, well, are there ingredients in here? This has nothing to do with any ingredients. None of these have anything to do with ingredients, so nothing there. But you can see that there are a lot of these in all my hours. I've never finished the entire log. Let's go ahead and level up. So along with, so these skills, right, are stats. Only level up when we give them something, or we take some sort of drug. We find like adrenaline, I think, increases our finesse by 1 permanently. So can't level these up unless you have a level up screen. You can't just augment them some other way. Not really. I mean, there's armor that can give them temporary buffs. This stuff are skill points, however, or I guess our skills, our body skills, and our mind skills. They can be trained until this gray number is 45. Once this gray number hits 45, then only this or some, like computer or drug or whatever can increase it. We can't train it past 45, which means if you see something like electronics, I would rather attempt 15 electronic skill checks instead of spending my very limited skill points on it. So, like something like this, or like our medical. I'm not sure if we're gonna need medical at all since we're a robot, but if it's this low, you probably do want to put points into it because you're never gonna pass anything, and you can just kind of get stuck in a trap if you never level it up because you never successfully do anything. But if you see something like heavy weapons is 40, I don't want to level it up. Yeah, now that I think about it, weapons in and of themselves, like the melee stuff or the ranged weapons, I think those have a chance of leveling up to 40 anytime you use them. Whereas brain stuff and mechanical, which is mechanical and lockpick, kind of by itself over here, those will go up to 45 gray. The blue is what your bonus is based on your stats. So we have, you know, really high finesse, so we get an extra 12 points to lockpick when we do skill checks. The only thing that is different besides, I mean, I guess they're all kind of different. This game is a mess, I'm telling you. But your psionic skills down here, which are technically robo skills because we're a robot, these, I believe, always have a 1 in 100 chance of leveling up whenever you use them at any point. I want to say it's a 1 in 100. It could be 1 in 200. So if I were to sit around and cast, like, I don't know, like shield over and over and over, I'd eventually get to 100. But the main issue is I'd starve to death before then. But if you were playing, say, the engineer or something, and you got telekinesis, you might as well use telekinesis every chance you can get to get free skill points. The engineer's not too bad because he gets like 7 skill points to spend, but there are a lot of characters that get 2 or even 1, so you gotta be really stingy with these skill points. Speaking of which, I am going to ignore lockpick because lockpick is really easy to level up because of all the doors. You can just do doors. Traps I don't care about really. It helps you see them, I think. Actually, it might be perception helps you see them. But yeah, I don't really care about traps. Mechanical's nice. I really don't want to level up anything until it hits 45. Which is why I'm putting points into things that are already over 45. Or so far down that it's going to take a long time to get to 45. Let's do, I guess, mechanical. I kind of hate doing mechanical, but I got to put the points somewhere, and I don't want to do lockpick. Foraging has gone up from 5. It started at 5. It's up to 22, so foraging's probably going to be fine. Computer, I want to go through the roof. I'll put points into Decipher, because Decipher doesn't happen all that often. And sometimes it's very handy. I think foraging will be fine. Biotech is cooking. Probably not all that important for a robot. Medical is obviously medical, probably also not important. I'm going to put more stuff into my capacitive systems. Because I want to say when I was looking at these... Hack robot. Yeah, I want this. Hack's a robot. Give melee attackers a jolt of electricity. Okay, so you get like thorns. Charge roll electric in the form of lightning. Oh, just shoot lightning. There's some neat stuff here. Hurl mecha. Some neat stuff. So that is my spiel about how level up works. There's a good chance that is the 3rd, maybe even 4th time some people have heard that particular spiel. But it's good. You never know. Someone might be new. They might not have. They've never played this game before. Here's my chance. 95% chance to cook meat. Also, since you do get a guaranteed level up for completing something, if it's really low, you might as well just cook one at a time. Because, you know, that helps. Also, charge your reactor. It's 100 juice. Okay, that's uncharged. And that's everything. That's a good floor 3. Blue dog. No. You gotta watch out for blue dogs. Blue dogs, blue worms are an issue. They can give you madness, or berserk, is what I believe it's called. And that will cause you to attack everything randomly. Wait, I don't suppose I can convince you to come in here. He's just gonna run away. I hate him. There can't be a med bay on this floor. Surely. I don't even care. I just wanted him to be dead. I have a personal vendetta against our Buddha sapiens. I hate them so much. Anyway, blue dogs are an issue. Blue snakes are an issue. You see them, you gotta weigh up your options, because if you're in a room full of useful stuff, your guy will attack all enemies first, but once the enemies are dead, he will then just start, you know, machine gunning or rocketing everything. It's a concern. Our Buddha sapiens, on the other hand, are just the most annoying thing ever. They run up, punch you once for like no damage, maybe throw a fear grenade at you so that you can't attack, and then they either open a door bringing a bunch of enemies, or they'll run to a med bay where they will heal infinitely. There's like a lot of rats in here. I could fear him. You know what? Let's get the shield up. It's another dog. On the right side, I'm pretty sure I can't shoot goo piles on the floor. Couldn't swear to that. But could you stop stealing my stuff? I need that. It also just occurs to me, I have almost no ammo. I can't steal it if it's on the floor, I don't think. I actually think there's some enemies that can pick up stuff off the floor. I want to say the loot box, the little green guys. Maybe the yellow guys, maybe. Please. There's so many rats. I'll go ahead and cast this and cast this. And then, did that get me both? No. Okay, so that will fill up my green, but not my yellow. Gotcha. Throw up perception a little bit. No particular reason other than the fact that it's the lowest out of all of them. Oh, yeah, that's right. Perception actually increases the odds of psionics going up. Every 5 points over 40 adds a 1% chance to level up on psionic use. There we go. That's how that works. So I have 15 over, so I have a 3% chance every time I use psionics to upgrade it. Good to know. I'm gonna upgrade material systems too, and computer. I think I'm gonna be hard pressed to not want to upgrade one of these things. I think those are gonna be my most useful stuff. Also, I keep leveling up rifle because you get extra penetration and hit chance, so it's kind of worth it. Everyone's afraid. That's good. This guy is going to keep spawning rats. It's a brood mother. It spawns rats. That's what it does. Suppose it is free experience. Okay, we leveled up. Just barely, but we did level up. It's another blue dog. I don't want to accidentally do something, Mr. Blue Dog. I'm pretty sure I can't, but I don't want to risk it. Nothing found. Nothing found. There is definitely a trap of you spawn in. I don't even want that key card. You spawn in, and you just fail to open everything, and then you just die later on because you don't have any items. That's what happens to the Marine a lot of the times. He just fails at opening every ammo box, and then he's out of items, and then, like, what are you gonna do? I do like that I have knockback on this. There are so many enemies. I want to say the enemies are, like, each character has its own difficulty multiplier. Like, I want to say the engineer has less enemies. Or maybe it just, the enemies ramp up slower. I don't remember seeing this many blue dogs this early on.